Hi guys, my name is Alex. I am a sex coach and today I'm talking about how to talk about sex with your partner. I know it feels awkward, it feels uncomfortable. You think that talking about it is going to ruin the allure, it's going to ruin the experience, when in reality talking about sex is probably the best thing you can possibly do in a sexual relationship in order to improve the sex you are having. How are you going to ever figure out what someone likes sexually unless you talk about it? And the other thing it's going to do is increase the comfort level that that person has having sex with you. If you've talked about it, then they start imagining having sex with you. And that makes the sex better for them because they can more easily lose themselves, be present in the experience, be passionate, and have amazing sex. So, I'm going to give you guys a strategy that is not mine. And it comes from a YouTube channel called Simple Pickup. That's at least where I've seen it. It could come from somewhere else, but all credit goes to them. I did not come up with this, but I use this all the time and I've had great results and I tell people to use this all the time. What is this technique, this amazing communication device? It's called the question game. And this can be for newly dating couples. This can be for people that have been in relationships for years. But next time you're on a date with that person, next time you are alone with that person and you have time to talk, bring this up and say you want to play the question game. And the rules are pretty simple. Each of you take turns asking questions, and the only two rules are that one, you have to answer honestly, and two, you can pass and skip. And what the passing and skipping does is it kind of gives your partner an out. Then it's not like this crazy lie detector test where they feel all this stress and anxiety. They know at any time they can not answer a question. And it's not like they are going to pass and skip questions or not answer them. It just gives them that kind of mental security. And most of the time, people don't skip questions because people like talking about themselves. They like answering questions for the most part. So, how do you relate this to sex then? Well, you start by asking whatever questions you want to ask, and you escalate as the game goes on to more sexualized questions. Perhaps you ask them what their favorite sex position is, what their favorite sexual experience was, what their favorite thing to do during sex is. All of these kind of things. And make sure your questions are open-ended, not just yes or no questions, so that you can really get feedback and get responses from them. And you just take turns asking questions. It's as simple as that, but when you make it a game and when you give them that out of that they can pass or skip a question if they don't feel comfortable answering it, it kind of opens them up because they're playing a game and they want to contribute to it. And if you yourself are being open and honest, they will probably start asking questions of a sexual nature to you as well. This works extremely well. It's such a great tool to start talking about sex. Once you get that stuff out there and you play the question game once and you start talking about sex and you get to know that person, then you can talk about sex whenever you want and it's not going to feel weird, it's not going to feel uncomfortable, it's not going to feel awkward. This is just a fun way to kind of break the ice and start asking questions that you need to ask in order to have a better sexual relationship with that person without the pressure and making it more fun. Don't make this serious, make it fun. It is a game, and trust me, it will work. It will get you guys talking about sexual stuff pretty quickly. So that's it. It's pretty simple. Ask to play the question game, tell them that you have to answer honestly, but you can pass any question at any time if they don't want to answer it, and start playing and start escalating. And that's all you have to do. Soon enough, you guys will be talking about sex, you'll be discussing sex, and then down the road, your sexual experiences will be amazing because of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. Go utilize this and have better sex in your relationship today, like right now. Go do it.